You may have seen in the news recently that the government will be changing the way they calculate the mortgage stress test. We first heard about the stress test in January of 2018, where it was brought in to ensure buyers would still be able to repay their loans if the interest rates go up. Now, starting April 6th of this year, buyers will have to pass the stress test at the weekly median of the 5-year fixed insured mortgage rate plus 2%, making it more dynamic to any changes in the market. The current rate for the Bank of Canada is 5.19%, and today at RBC they are offering 3.09%. So with our new 2% stress test amount, we will end up qualifying at 5.09%, meaning buyers will qualify for 0.1% more this spring. There's more good news for first-time homebuyers as well. There are a couple different programs available to help get you into the market. The first is the First-Time Homebuyers RRSP plan. This is where first-time homebuyers can borrow up to $35,000 from their RRSPs and have 15 years to pay back that loan. There is a minimum of 1/15 of what was borrowed that does need to be paid back each year in order to avoid paying income tax on that amount. Meaning if you borrow the full $35,000, you must repay a minimum of $2,333 each year. The other loan-based program is called the First-Time Homebuyers Incentive Plan. This is where you are able to borrow either 5% for resale homes or 10% of the value of new homes. Buyers are able to repay that loan back after 25 years or whenever they sell their home, whichever comes first. Now, this is a shared equity mortgage, which means the government has an interest in the value of the home. And when it comes time to repay that loan, you are repaying the percentage of the sale value or the value at the end of the 25 years. An example of this would be if you borrowed 5% when purchasing your home for $300,000 and you sell it 5 years later for $400,000, you are repaying 5% on the $400,000. There are also 2 rebate programs available: the Ontario Land Transfer Tax Credit and the First-Time Homebuyers Tax Credit. When purchasing a home in Ontario, it is subject to a land transfer tax, which will be around 1.5% for a majority of homes in this area. The Land Transfer Tax Credit allows first-time homebuyers to apply for a rebate of up to $4,000 to cover this cost. There are other closing costs associated with purchasing a home, like lawyer's fees, an appraisal, or a home inspection. The First-Time Homebuyers Tax Credit allows buyers to apply for a separate rebate of up to $750 to cover some of these additional costs. If you have any questions about these programs or are looking for some professional advice, please visit jamiemcginty.com, where you will find all of our contact information. This is Nicole Jowett with the Jamie McGinty team. Hope you have a wonderful day.